Segment 5, Control Panel Home Screen. Now that we've assembled the stand, loaded the vinyl, and installed the blade, let's get familiar with the MUSE control panel. We will start with the home screen. The MUSE control panel is a touchscreen interface. The home screen consists of 6 main functions and a set of arrow keys. The functions on the home screen are Set, Recut Pause, Udisk, Stop, Speed Force, and Test. Set. This is the key to the settings menus. The MUSE is an advanced cutting device loaded with smart features. Most of these are accessed through the settings menu in the control panel. There are 3 settings menus: Settings, General Settings, and Advanced Settings. To access any of these from the home screen, touch the Set button. As you can see, the control panel is touch sensitive, but can also be used with a stylus just like a smartphone or tablet. To access the settings menu, just touch Set. The settings menu displays 5 options plus a set of arrows at the bottom with an indication that this is page 1 of 2. Touch any of the icons at the left to enter a specific submenu, or touch the left or right arrow keys at the bottom to cycle through the pages in the settings menu. This is how you will access the general settings and advanced settings menus as well. Once you enter the settings menu or any menu on the MUSE control panel, navigation is easy. Touch the arrow at the top left of the screen to go back 1 page. Touch the home icon at the top right to return to the home screen. Recut. The Recut button automatically repeats the last job processed by the MUSE vinyl cutter. The job is processed from the MUSE's internal memory. Anytime you've completed a cut job and want to repeat it, just set the vinyl and press Recut. The memory buffer is cleared whenever the cutter is turned off. So, if the cutter has been turned off or rebooted, the Recut function won't work until another job is sent to the cutter. The Recut button has a second function. During cutting, the Recut display changes to Pause. While processing any cut job, press the Pause button to temporarily interrupt cutting. When you're ready to resume, press Pause again to complete the job. Udisk. As noted in segment 2, the Udisk feature allows you to process cut jobs from a USB thumb drive. These files must be in the PLT format in order for the MUSE to read and process them. We will show you how to do this in segment 11. For now, just follow along as we send this MUSE logo from the USB thumb drive to the cutter. Insert the thumb drive into the Udisk port. This is the one closest to the front of the cutter on the right. Once the thumb drive is inserted, press or touch the Udisk button on the home screen. Stop. This one is pretty simple. Whenever your MUSE is processing a cut job and you wish to immediately stop the vinyl cutter, just press the big red Stop button. This automatically completes the job. If you need to reset the vinyl, blade, or speed and force settings, you can make these adjustments and press the Recut button to start over. SPDFOR is an abbreviation for Speed and Force. This button opens the Speed and Force menu. From here, you can control how fast the blade holder moves while cutting and how much force is applied to the vinyl. We'll discuss these in more detail in segment 9. Test. This is the simplest function on the home screen. When you've set the speed and force and want to check the results, press the Test button. This will cause the MUSE to cut a box on the vinyl. Make sure the blade is positioned where you want it, over a blank section of vinyl, before pressing Test. How do you move the blade to a clean section of vinyl? That brings us to the arrow keys. The arrow keys are used to move the position of the blade and to advance and retract vinyl. Use the up and down arrow keys to move vinyl forward and backwards. Use the left and right arrows to move the tool carriage left and right. The button in the center has two functions. In normal use, the center button is the speed button, or maybe the slow button. When pressed, this shifts the drive motors into slow gear so that you can fine-tune exactly where you want to position the blade or pen.